Alright, good afternoon, everyone. So, it's been a while, actually. Happy New Year. Well, for my Christian friends out there, Happy New Year. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not Christian, that Happy New Year is not for you unless you intend on giving your life to the Lord, because you are not going to have a Happy New Year. So, we're in Proverbs 6. Proverbs 6. I believe we are. Yep, alright, so 35 verses. Okay, let's go. My son, if you be surety for thy friend, if thou hast stricken thy hand with the stranger, thou art snared with the words of thy mouth, thou art taken with the words of thy mouth. Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself when thou art come into the hand of thy friend. Go, humble thyself, and make sure thy friend. Give not sleep to thine eyes, nor slumber to thine eyelids. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways, and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that traveleth. I think that's word. And thy want as an armed man. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers. Frowardness is in his heart, he deviseth mischief continually. He soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 6 things doeth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among the brethren. My son, keep thy father's commandment, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thine heart, and tie them about thy neck. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou awakest, it shall talk with thee. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light, and reproofs of instructions are the way of life, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can one go upon hot coals, and his feet not be burned? So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. Men do despise a thief if he steal to satisfy his soul. Men do not despise a thief if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare on the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. So, this is a juicy chapter. Juicy. I haven't been here in a while. Yeah, it's a lot in this chapter. It's a lot in this chapter. It's a whole lot in this chapter. So let's go, verse by verse. So it starts off with surety for a friend. My son, if you be surety for your friend, if you have stricken your hand with a stranger, you are snared with them. So if you make some oaths, if you make some deals, if you bargain or whatever, you're snared with the words of your mouth. So, okay, so the people who sell out. So let's use the Illuminati for an example. Those people who sell out, they say this, they sign this with blood. They can't get out of that stuff. They're going to be in that stuff forever until they die, unless they give their hearts to Jesus, because only Jesus can deliver them. But they're snared with the words of their mouth. They are taken with the words of their mouth. He's saying, do this. He's saying, Solomon is saying, do this. Listen to me, my son. Deliver yourself when you come into the hand of your friend. Humble yourself and make sure you're friends. So make sure. When the Bible uses that term, make sure, steady it. So when they say a sure house, or you have a sure blessing, like you really have it, like it's like like it's all taken care of. Don't worry about it. They say make sure the house, proof it. Make sure he's really your friend. You don't want to get any fake friends. Give not sleep to thy eyes, nor slumber to thy eyelids. Like, come on, like, don't go to sleep, man. Not don't go to sleep, but like, don't be lazy. He's talking about laziness. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Deliver yourself as a roe from the hand of the hunter and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. Like, those animals, they can't go to sleep when the hunters are out. They got to be on the move. Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise. I'm going to read all of this. Which, having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long will you sleep, O sluggard? When will you arise out of your sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall your poverty come as one that traveleth, and your want as an armed man. So I'm not telling anybody to go out there and, grind. I'm not telling you go get your grind on. But it's talking about stop being lazy. This is for me, because, sometimes I have this issue. Like, stop being lazy. Go to the ant, you sluggard, and consider her ways and be wise. Like, the ants, they're always working. You never see the ants just hanging out. They're always working, on the move, trying to, they're trying to get this money. Like, they're trying to get this money. They're trying to get some food. They're trying to store food up for the winter or whatever they're doing. They're doing that. The story of the ant and the grasshopper. The grasshopper was playing around. The ants were out there working. So, you can be a grasshopper or you can be an ant. You'd rather be an ant. Ants are strong. Ants work well together. They work hard. They're diligent. And a sluggard is somebody who's lazy. Like, man, get off your behind and work. Like, those parents that tell their, like, 18-year-old, 20-year-old children, like they're like, you're 18 years old still living in your mom's house. I understand if you're working and you're saving. But a 25-year-old man should not still be living with his parents. Absolutely not. He should not still be living with his parents unless he's helping them or whatever. But because you're lazy, if the reason you're still living with your parents is because you're lazy, you're considered a sluggard. You need to go to the ant. She provides meat in the summer, and she gathers food in the harvest. How long are you going to sleep, oh sluggard? Like, get up and work. Do some work. This is for me. This is for me. The Lord knew. Because I haven't been preaching. I was just in the room with my mom talking to my mom about how I need some money. And she said, go preach. As somebody who ministers the gospel, I'm not saying I preach because I want money. I preach because it's my job. It's my job to do this. This is my job. God equipped me with an ability to speak because this is what he wants me to do. God didn't give me the ability to speak well because he wants me to go and campaign for president. No, he gave me this ability so that I can persuade people to follow Jesus. This is my job. This is my job. The Lord's like, how long are you going to be sitting down, man? You need to get out there and do some work. For those people like, man, I need some money. Like, you sitting there scratching your belly, looking in the refrigerator like, I need some food. Well, you need to go buy some food. Well, I ain't got no money. Well, you need to go get some money. I'm not telling nobody to go out there and start, putting on black masks and getting guns, but I'm telling you need to work. I'm not telling you to go out there and get money necessarily. This is concerning Jesus. And for you lazy people, yes, you do got the sinner who has money, who has wealth. But if you're a sinner, I encourage you to go out there and get some money. Because all the money you make is coming to Brother Sam anyway. It's coming to me. All the money you make is coming to me. The Bible says the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. So I advise you to go out there and make some money, build some buildings so that Sam can go in there and preach in your buildings, evict you. You're going to have to give it to me anyway. Evict you and take your stuff. So that's why I want you to work. That's why I want you to get off your behind and go find some work. Because if you don't plan on giving your heart to the Lord, you're going to live it up. And when you leave, or even if you're still here, everything you get, everything that you possess, everything that you acquire is going to the righteous. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. It's for the Christians. So you see all these people like, man, that's a really big stadium. I wonder what's that's for. Chris Brown made that so he can perform. Like, oh, yeah, that's gonna be mine in a few more years. That's gonna be mine. I'm gonna be standing on that stage, that same stage that he's dancing on. I'm be standing there preaching. All those people that standing there cheering him on, they're gonna be there, listening to me. They're gonna be listening to me. Those are gonna be Christians. We're gonna have that stadium. Yeah, that's gonna be mine. Whoa, what's that? That's a big old. Oh, they're building a movie theater. Yeah, well, that's gonna be where I'm casting out devils. That's gonna be mine. That's the 8-bedroom house. Yeah, that's gonna be mine in a few years. It's gonna be mine. I don't even have to do anything. I don't have to do anything except what I'm doing. I don't have to do anything except what I'm doing. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it and watch God bless you. Most people are like, how can I stay free? How come I'm so in bondage to sin? Why can't I do what I'm supposed to do? Well, God doesn't give you freedom so that you can have freedom. God gives you freedom so that you can work. The best way to stay free is to then join service. Join the military. Not the physical military, but the Lord's military. Be a soldier in the army of the Lord Most High. That's what you need to be. In order for you to stay free, people who okay, so you got this person who lost all that weight, but then you see them in a few months, they gained all of it back. Like, you can't keep the weight off. Like, nah, you gotta keep working out. You gotta fight to be free, and you gotta fight to stay free. Like, what? Yes, your entire life is gonna be filled with violence, war, spiritual war, physical war, however that looks like. You're gonna have that. You're gonna have that. And in order for you to stay free, you have to fight if you want to stay free. Because this life is moving. It's moving whether you like it or not. It's like a conveyor belt. You can try to walk backwards, but while you're walking backwards, you're still going to be going towards the scanner. And when God scans you, as you got the person who's controlling the conveyor belt. My mom talked about this. You got the scanner. God is the scanner. God is the scanner. Like, oh, this doesn't ring up in our system. We got to put that back. You got to put that back. That goes back on the shelf. Oh, you can take this though. So God is, life is moving whether you like it or not. And when it gets to that scanner, who are you going to be? Are you going to be somebody who's able to go with the Lord, or are you going to be somebody who has to stay on earth, but you're going to be under the earth? You got to evaluate which person you're going to be. So go out there and make all that money, because Sam needs some of it. Sam needs some of that money. So you need to go out there and make it all, because the Lord's going to give it to the just anyway. But for the Christians out there, you guys need to be working. You need to be working. Stop sleeping. Stop sleeping. When are you going to arise out of your sleep? You need to go get to work. Like, Lord, I need some money. Well, like, the Lord's like, why should I give you? What am I giving you money for? I remember the time we were, it was a Monday night. We were learning about using our keys. And I was like, Lord, I was just, in my head, like, I wanted to say, I wanted to use my keys so that my room could be clean when I come home. And, the thought came to me, like God was saying to me, like, why should I clean your room, man? Why should I send my angels to clean your room when you don't do anything? I see if you were preaching, you're like, Lord, I don't got time to clean my room. Lord, can you clean my room? Like, that'll take a really high level of faith, but Lord, like, I could do it for you. If you was working, and like, I'll understand if you were like busy, your parents are on you about your room, but you're busy in kingdom stuff. So I'll have your room clean. I'll just snap my fingers and your room is completely clean. But I'm not going to do that for you right now. That'll make you lazy. You need your room to be dirty so you can have something to do. So, if you don't work, God can't bless you the way He'd like to. It's saying, if you, like, just a little bit more sleep. Lord, the Lord wakes you up. Hey, pray, Lord, just a little bit more sleep. A little bit more sleep. Please, just 20 more minutes, just the alarm's going off and you just keep hitting snooze. Snooze, 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 snooze. Like, you had a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall your poverty come as one that traveleth, and your want as an armed man. Like, just a little bit more sleep. And then before you know it, why am I on the streets, Jesus? Like, like people who like, I'm just not gonna go to church just this Sunday. I got this to do. And next thing you find yourself in a club and you're a stripper. Like, how did I get here? I'm a man. Why am I on the pole? Like, what do you mean, why are you on the pole? You didn't want to go to church this Sunday. You skipped that Sunday. Then you ended up you stopped going to church on Sundays. Then you stopped going to church on Mondays. You stopped going to church, period. Like, what? And now you're a stripper and you're on your way to hell. Like, what? That's going to be you. Just a little sleep. Give the devil just a little room. A little room. He's going to destroy your life. Like, I don't think God has a problem with this. He doesn't have a problem with me joking like this. He doesn't have a problem with me being like this. You'd be surprised what God has a problem with. It says, a naughty person, a wicked man walketh with a froward mouth. He says whatever comes to his mind. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. Like, he's just an idiot. Like, he's an idiot. like, this guy's an idiot. He's dumb. He does dumb things. Frowardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually. He soweth discord. You may say, what does that mean? He just starts problems like, ooh, I heard that Sally said she gonna fight Rebecca. Sally didn't say that about Rebecca, but now Rebecca's hearing this. You know, Tyler goes and tells Rebecca, Sally says she gonna fight you. Like, what? And now Rebecca wants to fight Sally. Like, what's really going on, girl? Like, girl, hold my earrings, hold my high heels. Let me tie my hair up in a bun. Like, let's fight. Sally's like, what? So that's sowing discord. You may say, how did that happen in the church? Let me give a perfect example. So 2019, because you know it's 2021. 2019, you know, the devil knew. He knew that the church was about to go through some high times. Meaning he knew, like, man, 2020, the teenagers in church is about to start getting focused. So I got to try to mess some stuff up. Even though all of it was in the will of God. Because if 2019 wouldn't have happened, Sam wouldn't be where he is. I wouldn't be this person right now. So the devil thought, oh, I'm going to work this out for the bad. But the Lord was working it out for the good. Because Romans 8:28. I think it's Romans 8:28. Let me check that really quickly. Hold on. I got to read it. You know, I'm going to read it out loud so the devil can hear me. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. So the devil may have said, oh, I'm going to get Sam distracted with girls. I'm going to make him lustful. He's going to get into pornography in 2018. In 2019, I'm going to let that play out. And I'm going to get him. I'm going to mess up everything because his appointment to be with the Lord is coming. It's coming. So it's coming in 2020. So if I can mess him up in 2019, he is not going to be what God called him. God's just like, oh, okay. No. The angel's like, Lord, but Sam has to do this in 2020. We're like, no. Let the devil do it. That's exactly how I'm going to get Sam to get saved. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this situation. I'm going to use it. So Sam is a lustful, perverted guy. And then, I messed up. I attempted this, and now I'm in trouble. I was like, okay, so now just let the rest of 2019 go. 2020, I'm gonna hit him with this. Oh, how you feel about Kobe Bryant dying? Like, Lord, why did he have to die? Lord, if you bring Kobe Bryant back, I'll serve you. Just, He didn't say okay. He just okay. It's like, That's what you want to do, man. You can do that. So I start serving the Lord. I'm gonna serve the Lord. I'm gonna pray that God brings Kobe Bryant back to life. And then after I start, I'm starting to do it, then he just comes to me, hey, the deal you made, we can really go through with it. Like, really? Yeah, but somebody still has to die for his sin. So I'll bring Kobe Bryant back to life, but I'm going to kill you. Like, hold on. Like, hold on. Like, you going to kill me? Am I going to go to heaven? Am I going to go to heaven? No, you're going to go where he's at. Like, that means he's not in heaven. Nah, Lord, I'm good. Okay, so you're going to stop serving me? Well, I guess not. I've already told the world that I'm going to be serving you. I might as well just keep going. Yeah, keep going. And here I am, 2021. So, sowing discord. So 2019, that's an example of sowing discord. The devil came in through the teenagers. Oh, just bring discord between parents. Like, your son likes my daughter. No, it's your daughter that likes my son. Oh, no, it's like this. No, it's like that. And the devil's just like, this is what I like. I like this. Luckily, that didn't happen like that. There was not that much. Discord didn't get that strong. Not that strong. But it was some tension. I'm not going to lie. It was some tension. It says, therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. So the Lord's like, I'm going to destroy the person who sows discord. This idiot, he's an idiot. A naughty, wicked man who walketh with a froward mouth. His calamity is going to come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. So he's going to break just like that with no ability to repair. These 6 things does the Lord hate. Yes, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look. I think I'm all that. Like, I'm light-skinned, dimples. Like, come on now. Like, I look good. Like, that's a proud look, man. A lying tongue. Ooh. I'm going to lie about that. God hates lying. A lying tongue. Hands that shed innocent blood. Murderers. Like, I'm going to kill this Christian. God hates people that kills Christians, just in case you didn't know that. Like, Like, you may say God doesn't hate people. God loves people. Then if he loved them, why would he throw them in hell? He hates you, okay? Jesus hates you if you're a sinner. But the thing is, he still loves you because he's willing to receive you, forgive you, all of that. So he still loves you, but he hates your guts if you're a sinner because you're messing up the earth. You're stinking up the planet. You're like littering. Sin is littering. You think, oh, we should have an Earth Day, and what about this? What about us? Like, like you want to sing Michael Jackson song? Like, hold on now. The Lord's like, what about me? You singing, what about us? What about me? You're down there littering. Your sin stinking. That's what's messing up the ozone layer. Not the cows burping. It's you sinning. It's you sinning. Hands that shed innocent blood. A heart that devises wicked imaginations. When you're like, man, you just all you do is sit and ponder on the next evil move you can make. Like, man, the next thing I'm gonna do. So yeah, so I did that. I stole this man's stuff, but then next I'm gonna steal his wife. Or then, man, I'm gonna steal his car. Like, your heart devises wicked imaginations, and your feet that are swift to running into mischief. Like, you like getting in trouble. Like, you see two people fighting, you can run over there and just start swinging. Like, what? Really? This is what you're gonna do? A false witness that speaketh lies. He hates lies. Or he has to say it twice. Twice. A false witness that speaks lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. The Lord hates that. And that's the seventh thing. He emphasizes that he hates the seventh thing. Verse 20, my son, keep your father's commandment and forsake not the law of your mother. Bind them continually upon your heart and tie them around your neck. Like, he really wants his son to understand that this world is hard. Like, it's a hard life, man. I need you to stay with me. I need you to listen to me. When you go, it shall lead you. When you sleep, it shall keep you. And when you awake, it will talk with you. If you keep this, it's going to help you. He's emphasizing the fact that it's going to help you. He's using some personification, I believe, but it's going to help you. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light. Your word is like a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. And reproofs of instruction are the way of life, to keep you from the evil woman. Here we are again. I'm sorry if I sound stuffy. It's getting cold. It's cold here in Georgia. Not today, though, but it's cold. We're in winter. So if I sound stuffy, just try to focus past the way I talk. So, to keep you from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Here he is. Here he is again talking about these girls. Like, he really doesn't want his son with these women. Like, I don't want my son with these women. These women, them women, man, I'm telling you, them women, they'll get you. Them women will get you. You better stay far from them. He's like, stay far from them girls. Stay far from them girls, because them girls aren't loyal. They're crazy, okay? Them girls are crazy. Lust not after her beauty in your heart. Neither let her take you with her eyelids. Like, man, don't look at, oh man, she got some beautiful eyes. Like, what? Like, no, don't lust after her beauty. Sam had that issue. Looking at how she looks. Like, man, she's beautiful. But she is a demon on the inside. She's wicked. And she wants to kill you. Like, what? Yeah. You want to chase that girl. That girl will set you up, out, in, to the side. She'll mess your life up. She don't care nothing about you. She just wants your crown. Like, no, we're not getting Sam's crown. Lust not after her beauty. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Like, man, they're just out there to kill you. They just want your life. All they want is your life. They just want your life. You cannot trust those girls. Now, if she's a Proverbs 31 woman, you can give her all the trust. But most of these girls ain't. They ain't. Like, you should just ask them, is you a Proverbs 31 woman, or is you ain't a Proverbs 31 woman? Like, is you is, or is you ain't? Like, because they will hunt for your precious little life. Can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Like, that woman is, like, you asking these rhetorical questions. These are all rhetorical questions. These are not questions that you answer. Of course. I mean, of course not. Of course not. Can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned? So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her, shall not be innocent. Like if you have sexual intercourse with that woman who is not your wife, that's your neighbor's wife, you're not innocent, man. You're not innocent. Men do not despise the thief if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he will restore sevenfold. So I'm not telling you guys to go out there and steal because you're hungry. This is just a proverb. It's a proverb. But if he be found, he will restore sevenfold. He will give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. Like, you're an idiot. You went and did that with that woman. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Like, you don't know what these women do. These women they don't love you. They don't love you. They just want your stuff. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor will he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare on the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content though thou givest many gifts. This man ain't gonna forgive you when he finds out that you was with his wife. Like, that's his, and you just went into this man's wife. Just imagine it. Imagine you being the husband, and you're at work, and you're like, man, I'm gonna buy my wife some flowers today. You come home in the room and you see some dude in the bed, like imagine what you do, like, and he's standing there like, my bad, bro. Like, you know this guy, like, this your homeboy, like y'all chill together, and he gonna do you like that, Like, are you in the bed with my wife? You're going to drop the flowers. You're going to drop those flowers. And you're just going to start pulling out knives and guns. Like, I'm killing everybody. I'm killing her. I'm killing you. I'm killing us. I'm killing the house. I'm killing everybody. Jealousy is the rage of a man. Like, you did what with my wife? Like, what? Are you out of your mind? He will not regard any man like, man, I'll pay you back. I'll give you money. Like, money doesn't equal up to my wife. Like, what? He will not regard any ransom. Neither will he rest content though thou givest me. He not gonna be like, man, I'll buy you a new Mercedes. I'll do this for you. Like, he ain't gonna be like, oh, all right, I'll let you pass. Like, he's gonna blow your brains out. He's gonna blow your brains out. He's gonna do you just like that. Like, you think this man gonna be alright that you just slept with his wife? He will not regard any ransom. Like, that's how Jesus is. Like, what? Like, no, I'm killing everybody. I'm killing everybody. So that's how it is. That's how it is. That's Proverbs 6, guys. And God willing, I'll be back later, or you may see me in the next 24 hours. I love you all. And hopefully you give your heart to the Lord, because, you know, people want to say New Year's resolution, New Year, new me. Like, the only reason it needs to be a new you is because you admit that you were wicked last year. Like, you may say, well, isn't there going to be a new you? Like, nah, I'm just moving forward. Sam is just moving. I'm just getting better. I'm already good. I'm just going to get better. I'm just going to get better. I'm just going to get better. As a Christian, we just get better. As a sinner, you know, the good get better and the bad get worse. So each year you're talking about, ooh, new year, new me. No. You are going to be worse if you don't give your heart to the Lord. You're going to be worse. Because God's going to take, the Bible says, if any man, to him that has will be given, and he will have abundance. But to him that has not will be taken away, even that which he seems to have. So let's say you're the kind of person who you go to church one time on Sunday. You go to church one time on Sunday, you get your praise on, and then that's that. You got this Christian who's actually faithful. But you, Monday through Saturday, you're with the devil. And Sunday, you want to go to church and get your praise on and rebuke the devil. So now God's like, okay, this person needs grace. He needs grace. So he's going to take that from you. So now you don't even want to go to church on Sunday. He's going to take that grace and that power from you, and he's going to give it to this person who's actually trying. He's going to give it to this person. And now you don't even go to church on Sunday. You're just going to get worse. You're going to get worse. You read your Bible on Tuesday. Now he's going to take that from you and give it to this guy. And you're just going to get worse and worse and worse. And then when you realize, like, man, I want to get saved, he's not going to take back what he gave to this guy. You're going to have to be faithful until you can take somebody else's stuff. Because the Bible says, God commands us to be righteous so that nobody takes our crown. If somebody takes your crown, you can't, and then you start being faithful again, you're not going to get that same crown back. You better go and get your own. In Florida, because the level is lower, your buildings can only be so high. So you may say, okay, how come there are buildings that are like 15 feet, 18 feet? Because they go and they buy other people's feet, or their I forget what it's called. But they go and they buy other buildings their stuff. So if this building, this building's only right here. This building's only right here. So can I buy the rest of their air? Can I buy the rest of it? And you say, yeah. They can't get that back. Like, oh, we wanna build ours higher, so we're gonna take that back. Like, no, you gotta go and get your own. You better go and get your own. That's how it is. There's gonna be a reallotment of power. So you gotta be faithful and you have to be righteous, because if you're not faithful, you're not gonna get what you lost unless the Lord loves you and didn't give it to somebody. He just held on to it for you. Usually that's not how it happens. You're just gonna lose it, and if you ever come to your senses, you're gonna just have to go and get it back from somebody else. So, you gotta be faithful. You have to be holy. Obedience. You have to obey. So I love you guys, and God willing, we will talk later on.